YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We got another video here by Desu. Vtuber's insensitive jokes causes hysterical levels of backlash. What is the drama today? What drama did this VTuber cause? I'm very curious. Let's make sure you guys like and subscribe, and let's keep an open conversation, guys. No hate, no drama. It's just, unnecessary YouTube drama. So let's just enjoy this. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and let's jump into the video.
Hey, what's up guys, Riff here. So today we're going to be looking at yet another example of a VTuber being canceled, not only by Twitter users, but by her own peers as well.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Thunderdome today. A VTuber named Cha-Cha, who's a pretty successful indie VTuber who's now under fire after a clip of hers has gotten a lot of attention on Twitter. And in that clip, she made a joke about ICE, which of course is Immigration and Customs Enforcement, a federal law enforcement agency in the United States. Now, before we watch a little bit of the related clip, for context, a viewer asked if the rumors are true, and the rumor, the joke, was that Fillion, her friend who hasn't streamed in a while, hasn't been streaming because she was taken by ICE.
This is funny.
The clip that everyone's very mad about right now.
Is there any truth to your daughter being on hiatus because ICE sent her back to the Philippines?
Whoa.
I wasn't going to talk about this at all. I shouldn't say anything, but the rumors are true. The rumors are true. ICE did knock down Fillion's door, and they did kidnap her and send her back to the Philippines. And I'm currently working with ICE at the moment to get her back. Where it's a work in progress.
So she would go on in the clip to say she has the ICE agents lined up and she's about to spank them or something. The point being, she was making a joke to her friend, but because it involved ICE, which is
ICE. Oh yeah, nah, I get it. I get it. Everything is kind of a little bit sensitive right now. America is a little bit crazy. For context, I don't stay in America. I'm in South Africa. So it's just very scary, bro, what's happening in America, the whole ICE thing. Yeah, I don't know what to say about it because I hate anything that's politics. I like anime stuff, so let's just continue listening.
Very heated topic right now. People are very upset in the replies and in the quotes. I'm just going to give you a couple of examples so you guys can understand what we're talking about here.
What happened?
With nearly
what did they say?
7,000 likes, this person says, hey, so this stuff isn't just poor taste, it's disgusting. This person's
yeah, remember, it's also like a kind of a whole rhetoric of that whole ICE thing. Some people are, it's like a whole another thing of it being left and right. It's now a political topic, and that's the one thing which I get always confused with ICE, where it's like it just doesn't make sense. Do people agree with it? Do people don't agree with it? Like, where do people stand with it in total?
Says, every time I think there's a chill, no BS VTuber in the community, they suddenly do the most insensitive and immature things for attention. It's so gross. This person says, F ICE and F anyone that jokes about it, period. This person says 150,000 followers, and instead of using your voice for good, you say dumb, tasteless stuff like this.
Again, clipping culture, guys, is such a terrible culture because remember, it might have been clipped out of what context. So sometimes people do say things, and then that small, like 1 minute thing they said gets clipped, and they get screwed out of hell. Because it's happening also badly in my country, where there's a content creator. He's on a podcast, right? I think he said something. He was shaming a woman's body, but he said it, I think, last year November. And because he said that in last year November, he got famous in a clip recent year. So they kind of like combined two clips from last year and this year, and they made it kind of like out of context. So yeah, dude, clipping culture, guys. That's what happened over here.
Yikes. This person says making jokes about Fillion being kidnapped by ICE while it's actively happening to tons of people is in such poor taste. Do better. Now, I would have just ended it there. I probably wouldn't have made a video at all. It's the usual stuff, people being hypersensitive about these sorts of topics and
yeah, people are very hypersensitive about ICE, but I get both sides, so yeah.
Jokes. But what really made me make this video today is the sheer hypocrisy of some of these people. The same people saying do better and basically saying you should never joke about acts of violence or anything like that. They've been doing it
for the whole time. Okay, I see where Rev is going, because now once it's a real thing of whole ice and not some bullshit on Twitter, it's a different topic. I get it.
At the expense of other people. Like, you will not believe the hypocrisy I'm going to show you. It's actually insane. So let's begin with this one. This person says, I didn't know being a effing ghoul was the standard for being a VTuber. This stuff isn't anything to joke about. You deserve to be treated like ICE agents do. Absolutely shameful. So obviously this person is basically saying that you should have violence inflicted upon you. That's what they're driving at here. It's not very subtle at all, okay?
Yeah,
but
it's very direct.
all I did for this account was search one word. Kirk. So this person saying, never joke about this type of stuff. They say this. Hey, at the very least, Charlie Kirk was finally leaning left.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is smart. You just need to just search Kirk, and then you kind of see the spectrum there is. So damn, that is correct. That's a funny joke, by the way.
Making a joke about his death. Things that'll never get old. Charlie Kirk jokes. And Charlie Kirk. Using the freedom fighter.
That only hit me now. Oh, that is too funny.
Go follow in your friend Kirk's.
Well, okay, what happened to Charlie Kirk was very bad, guys. Don't ever think I'm siding with him. But I think now we're at the time where it's, for me, again, I don't know. Like, I think let's just leave it. Yeah, let me just not say anything.
Footsteps. That's not what the meme means, you Sprite-sipping mayo monkey. Charlie Kirk literally reaped what he has sown. Quickly now, without using slurs, explain yourself or fall off this platform harder than Charlie Kirk did in his chair. Transphobe. Sonic would hate you. Go Kirk yourself. You see, we're dealing with some very unhinged, unwell human beings who are now going to police you.
Rage bait, police, and it doesn't work for them. They can police you, but you can't police them, you know, type of thing.
For any sort of a joke you make about ICE. Meanwhile, they're wishing violence upon people endlessly. Okay? It was not hard to find these sorts of comments on people's accounts. Here's another one. This person says, well, thank you for joking about such a dark, sensitive topic and making it so obvious that you're not worth paying attention to now or at any point in the future.
So wait, I want to know what's the whole consensus of ICE? Because this is a one thing where I kind of see a lot of people that are kind of leaning, like, are you guys in America? If you're from America, I'm speaking to you specifically. Are you more leaning towards ICE, or it's a negative for you? Like, how are you guys feeling about it? Because I don't really know the consensus around it, honestly.
The same person who's mad about you making jokes about dark topics had absolutely no problem making dark jokes about Charlie Kirk and pretending he's in hell while mocking him. So here's another one.
Exactly.
Guys, the Gestapo going around ending and killing.
I 1000% agree with Rev Say Desu of calling out the hypocrisy. That you guys are so hypocritical. When he died, you guys didn't say much about him. You just guys kept on teasing him. But when this person speaks about ICE, oh, she's doing something bad. But, you know, meanwhile, you can make jokes, but she can't make jokes, you know? Weird.
Kidnapping people is so funny, right? Well, this person doesn't like this sort of violence going around. Rev post on my timeline, day effing ruined. I want to end that guy with hammers for the republicanism and for being morbidly unfunny.
Ooh.
Wow, this seems like a very sane individual. And if you had a bad time seeing one of my tweets on the timeline, guess what, buddy? Your day is going to be a lot worse right now, okay? But yeah, this individual talking about ending people like me with hammers, like, let's be honest, dude, you would have a panic attack if you had to interact with your waiter at a restaurant, okay? Like, chill out, dude. But here's another one, saying this person being friends with Fillion and making a joke about ICE kidnapping people is one of the least surprising effing things ever. Can we please stop giving these people love and support and start effing calling these ghouls out every effing day.
So what
Look
did
at
she
the
say?
Account that made this tweet. Burn FaZe Connect, the VTuber agency, to the ground.
Ooh.
FaZe is to VTubers what Israel is to the world. Delete them all.
Oh, shit.
This person has a dedicated account to basically wanting these VTubers from FaZe deleted, while
That's
also
crazy.
having this weird connection
Virtue
to
signaling.
Israel,
Yeah.
calling it the Israel of VTubers. Crazy stuff.
yeah.
Totally sane individuals.
Virtue signaling.
Here's
yeah.
another one saying, I am a big fan of Fillion, but we really shouldn't be making jokes like this. Tourist behavior? Pretty much on a routine basis, every couple of months, people drag up this joke that Fillion made about George Floyd. So if you have an issue with Cha-Cha's joke about ICE, don't pretend like as a Fillion fan you're shocked, because this is the type of jokes she's been making for a long time. So yeah. Here's another one saying, not surprised someone in Fillion's inner circle made a downright disgusting ICE joke when Fillion herself has made horrific George Floyd jokes in the past that she hasn't apologized for. I find it...
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about the whole Cha-Cha thing. You know? Because, again, I can't relate because I'm not American. What I see what ICE is doing is a little bit concerning. It is scary. But yeah, that's all I can say. I can't comment on something that I'm not involved with. I'm not in the country, and I don't vote for it. So that's why I don't like talking about politics. So yeah, what Cha-Cha said, I don't know how to feel about ICE. So then I'm kind of like in a neutral type of thing. So yeah, it's just
very interesting. People like this try to play the moral high ground when literally they have a hammer and sickle in their name, and this person is a self-described Latina communist.
Oh.
Like, there is absolutely no self-awareness whatsoever. And here's another one. Right-wing edgelord VTubers need to be removed from the space. Well, I appreciate saying from the space and not like removed from life. So I guess we're toning down the rhetoric a little bit, but also it's funny that this person's now right-wing. Cha-Cha's now right-wing. You make a joke about ICE, and now you are right-wing and have no place in the VTubing scene. But then again, do we really take the opinion of someone who, once again, has a hammer and sickle in their name very seriously? As a Filipino, I am sorry these people are a part of our community. F ICE. Wow. That's interesting. So are you, like, excommunicating her from anything? Or, like, you get to speak on behalf of an entire group of people?
That's
also,
what he's doing.
To the Philippines, by the way. I believe it's my third highest demographic in terms of where my viewers come from. Don't really know like what the connection is there and like how that happened, but it's cool.
It happens.
So shout out to you guys. You've been, the Philippines has been a part of this video today, so I just wanted to say that.
I wonder what my demographic is. I know it's Japan, America, yeah, and the Philippines. Funny enough, same thing.
But here's another interesting comment about race. A Latina mom joking about ICE taking her fake daughter when real families are being torn apart is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in VTubing this year. Well, I've seen a lot more disgusting things, like, people like being outed for being like predators and stuff like that. So I wouldn't say a joke about ICE is the most disgusting thing you've ever seen. But anyways, down here, she says she's white passing. She's a white passing Latina.
What does that mean?
Are we like power scaling skin color now? Like what is this? This is the most terminally online thing I've seen in a moment, okay? Like,
what does that mean?
White passing Latina. Interesting stuff. This person says this stuff is why I be saying I have a VTuber model. I'm not a VTuber.
Ooh. With 5,000 a VTuber. She is a VTuber.
First thing about yourself, you call yourself a VTuber. So you're not very dedicated to your virtue signaling here, but may karmic retribution find you tenfold. This is interesting.
I wonder what Riff said over there to that girl. You saw he chopped it. Usually this guy doesn't edit, but he edited that shit over there. He must have said some wild shit.
Interesting. I regret to inform people like this. Stuff like this blows over in like 2 days. And maybe in like 8 months when people are bored, they're going to bring this back up again for clout to try on Twitter. But that's how these things work. Down. Everyone's just going to forget about this in 2 days.
Yeah, everybody forgets about a certain topic for maybe like a few months. And then they bring it back and then they're like, oh, remember she said this. She said, yeah, that's how it is. That's Twitter. No lie. Too funny.
Yeah. You think people are going to be like seething over this? Do you think anyone in her community really cares? Like the overwhelming vast majority who's clearly okay with that type of humor, whether you like it or not, Twitter user, it seems like her own community probably doesn't have an issue with it. And the fact that she's been around and collabed with people like Fillion so much. Yeah, I don't think this is some giant stain. Like the only people who are mad are all these people on Twitter that probably really didn't support her anyways.
True.
Like, it's a lot of VTubers trying to get attention, trying to virtue signal, and a bunch of people trying to jump in
on the bandwagon.
That's really all there is to it. So
I'm used to seeing that. That's how Twitter is, bro. I feel like Twitter is just a place where if you don't like somebody, let's just jump on them and criticize them all the time.
At the end of the day, everyone's going to forget about this.
True.
People are seething about this. And like I said, the main reason I even talked about this today is because of the hypocrisy. People want to virtue signal about empathy and all these things when they are the most deranged human beings ever. All they got to do is look back a couple weeks or put in certain phrases into their account and you'll instantly get results.
Find everything.
But anyways, that's going to do it for today's video.
Yeah, that is crazy. That is crazy. Oh, there's police. So, yeah, I don't know, dude. It's just a weird thing of the whole ICE situation. Was the joke insensitive? Very. I mean, people always make insensitive jokes. But yeah, as well, I like Rev for calling out the hypocrisy from everybody. People need to be called out for being hypocrites. Don't cancel somebody when you've also said some crazy shit too. So yeah, guys, you guys tell me what you guys think. I didn't have much opinions about this video because, again, I'm not in the situation of, I don't stay in America, so I don't understand. I do have family members that do stay in, well, only one family member that does stay in America. I'm upset about her. She can't even come back into our country because if she comes back, she might not be able to go back to America. So it is frustrating for us seeing that situation. But yeah, at the same time, you guys tell me what you guys think. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.